And then I also want to say that I even don't have words to describe how beautiful you are.
Oh.
and how much love I can feel from you for everyone. And
Not everyone, huh? When I scold, you also feel it? Yeah?
well, I know you do it for love also.
Yes, also. Very difficult to explain this kind of love, but believe it, it's also love.
It's Master, it's very enlightening just to be in your presence and see everything you do.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
And it's just the most amazing gift I've ever had.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Enjoy.
And also, I've been looking at the book, and I wanted to just to say that if you ever need me, I'll be really happy to work
Your
for
book?
you
Oh,
and to
okay.
serve you. And I just
Wow.
got you this little picture. I didn't have anything else to give you, and my contact detail in case you need, I don't know, Spanish translator or whatever you need.
Okay, thank you, darling. Right. Thank you very much. If I ever go to Madrid, you take me to this all this fanciful restaurant that you just told me.
Yes.
Make me mouth water already.
Yeah.
I'm drooling already. Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Madrid is great, hey?
Mhm.
Good city, has everything. So nice.
Yeah, it is great.
You're lucky. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Master. I love you so much.
I love you too. Beautiful Spanish. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't disappoint you.
Oh no, you've blown me away.
I'll blow you away.
I don't think after meeting you.
Because young people are difficult to please, you know. They are for revolution against authority and big figure like parents or teacher and stuff. So I'm lucky.
I love your videos, and I've been watching, and I've heard from some initiates that they really love you, and so. But even every day, the more I'm here and the more I get to know you, it's like it's still growing, and I can feel more every day. It's
Good for you. That means
Wow.
you are enlightening. You are enlightening yourself every day.
well, it's you, and
I do nothing.
and I struggle a little bit with the practice, and sometimes I fall asleep or.
Oh, that's normal.
Um,
If you don't sleep, I would think you're not normal.
Believe it or not, I'm trying to go through with no sleep.
Yeah, no.
To go.
It's okay. It's okay. Just try your best. Yes.
Yeah. So no, you didn't disappoint me. You just made me aware of that this love is real, and it's here with us, and
Thank
I
you.
felt it sometimes inside, but to have a real person in front of me, it's like this, it's really inspiring.
Okay.
So
Good. You.
I don't even think I need to find a man anymore ever.
Oh my God. That's good news for you.
Yes, I mean, if I find someone that we get on well,
Naturally,
love each other,
yes.
great.
If it's naturally, okay.
But to see that love is like, well, that's what I want to bring to the world as well, to my world and to everyone else around me. So
Oh, thank you.
yeah,
Thank you so much. I don't know if I deserve that much, but thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
I'd say one last thing.
Another thing?
It's something I've been wanting to say since the first day,
Okay.
but I've been a bit embarrassed to say it.
Me too. I'm embarrassed. After she say all this, I'm really embarrassed.
Well, I grew up with a friend in high school, and she's a supermodel, and she looks like you. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's called Devon Aoki.
I heard the name.
Yeah, she's got blonde hair, and she's half Japanese, half American.
Oh,
and,
yes. Is
and
that
you-
exquisite looking?
Yeah, and you look just like her, especially when you're laughing. I was afraid to say it, just so in case I come across like a lesbian or something.
No. I know you have a husband, please. Believe me, I know.
But you do look like.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I'm really embarrassed. I don't know where to hide. You don't know how hard it is to sit here in the spotlight and. Okay, never mind. Being projected with all type of energies, praise or blame, or never mind. Okay, listen, guys. If you don't believe what she says, don't worry. I also not. Okay, I'm very embarrassed now, truly like that. Thank you anyway, you too. Yeah, you too blow me away also. Maybe you just love me so much, and yes, if you love someone so much, I mean, the high level of love, she can do no wrong. It's like that. And remember the story I told you about a Chinese master. He was lame even, nah? And he doesn't look handsome or anything. But so many women want to come and become his concubines. And so many men went there and do service to him, for him. I would say voluntarily, yes. So one of the Confucius student asked Confucius, well, what kind of man is he? He looked terrible and he's lame. He can't even walk straight and he don't look. And he's old already. And how come so many women flock to him and want to be his concubine? Second wife stuff, mistress. And all the men flock to him and want to offer to be his servant, whatever. Voluntarily. So Confucius said, he's enlightened. He's an enlightened master, yes. Something like that. So, hurry up, be enlightened, don't look for a boyfriend, they will look for you. At that time, maybe you have difficult fighting them off, huh? Sonia, be careful. Seek you first the kingdom of God, eh? But I'm still embarrassed, More women are attracted to me than men. I feel like I'm failing somewhere, something lacking, Just you guys tell me what I don't have. What, love?
You're irresistible.
No. Yeah, but to men, just look at how little they are.
It's more difficult to I think for women to be attracted to a woman. It's more difficult. It's more of a compliment because.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're not a lesbian.
Talk on the microphone, man. I want everybody to hear what you say. I am embarrassed, but I like it.
I said, for me, it's even a bigger compliment for a woman to say that to another woman when they're heterosexual, because it's just
feel surprised also.
We don't really feel attracted to this to women,
Understand? Yes.
So for us to really see this in you,
it's true, eh?
It's
true, eh, guys?
And I'm sure more people see it. They maybe don't dare to say it.
They don't dare? Why?
I don't know. Maybe they're embarrassed.
Okay, maybe.
I don't know.
Okay. So now, guys, you tell me, what's wrong with you guys? As you come so little. Look at all the women, okay? And you, not even 1/3. Are they 1/3? Yeah. Not even half of it. Shame on you guys.
They're shy.
They're shy? They're shy at home, but they don't have to shy to buy a ticket.
Master, here's the truth. I'm speaking for myself. I always find you very attractive, but I want to make sure I say it appropriately.
Yeah, I understand. You better do.
So, Master, you're very beautiful.
Thank you. Well, I'm okay. I mean, it's just joking. Okay.
Men are generally more shy than women, and they are not expressive like women. Yes.
Really? Yeah, fine. They don't have to express anything. But why didn't they come here? They can just come and sit like everybody else. We don't ask them come here expressing anything. What I mean is, how come men numbers are so small everywhere, even in Taiwan also? Most of the people who came to me are women. Somehow, But it's true, like I'm not also attracted to a woman that easily. I mean, in whatever level, I don't just mean like physical, but yes. Yeah, how come, huh? Yeah, it's interesting, you put it that way. Interesting. Yeah? Maybe your wife or girlfriend control you, huh? Huh? Yes?
I think they're more smart.
The women are smarter
Yeah, they know what's good more easily.
and go get it, huh?
Yes. Sorry, guys.
Well, don't worry. I think they will not vote for you as their president here. You will lose for sure. No votes for him.
Hi, Master. I have a story to share about animals. There was one afternoon, two sisters and I went to a park, and two of them decided to go exercise, so they went jogging around the park.
Yeah.
And I decided to take a nap on the grass because it was sunny. And so before I laid down, I took a look around the park, and I noticed that it was pretty empty, except for two men in the distance. And suddenly I felt kind of scared because I was alone in that area. And I looked out in the distance, and there's a big lake, and surrounding the lake are geese.
Geese.
Geese. And for a second I thought, oh, it's going to be okay because the geese will protect me. And then I thought, oh, that's a silly thought because they're so far away. It's a pretty big park and they're pretty far away. And I thought, well, never mind. I don't have that much time, so I'm going to take a nap anyway. So I laid down and I fell asleep for a little bit. And as the clouds passed over the sun and it got a little colder, I woke up. And I opened my eyes, and surrounding me were a flock of maybe 24 geese.
Oh.
And it was amazing, Master, because I didn't hear them come at all.
Yes.
And they were just so silent. And
Because you were asleep, they didn't want to wake you up.
yeah, and some were eating, and some were just standing around. And I noticed that two of them were looking at me. And I felt like they were taking turns to watch over me. And I looked at them and I sent them my love and I said thank you. And after that, they went about their own business and started eating grass too. But I just sat there and I just felt so protected in their love. And by then it was about maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and the two sisters came back and they're like, wow, Linda, you found so many new friends. And just wanted to share that.
Yes. I have told you, if you even think of them or need them help, they will send love your way or blessing your way even. And now they even come present in their own physical presence because you trusted in them and they know it. You see? I told you animals are humans' friends, protectors, and blessing source for our spiritual development. Yes? Even though our lives are more precious than them. But we lost many of the ability to connect with other beings, and that's a pity. Humans lost, but animals never lose it. They never lost it, yes. You could even communicate with even poisonous snake and they would not harm you. You know that?
Yes.
You have experience?
Yes.
Okay, let him talk about it. Prove me right.
Sometimes I stay at mountains at night, at forest, and this was a few years ago, and I sleep at the ground. And I open my eyes, and there was a snake, poison snake.
Yes, poisonous one.
And he looks at me, and this was like connection.
Eyes contact.
Yeah. Yeah. Eyes contact, but I feel that he's friendly. Yeah.
Okay.
And he also feel my attitude, my
friendly atmosphere, friendly energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Good boy. But next time, still take precaution, please.
But usually the snakes just go
and then he goes
when
away.
They
yes.
saw people. Yeah.
Yes. Good. You're lucky then. Yeah. It's okay. Yes.
Good morning, Master.
I'm from Singapore.
Yeah, good morning.
I would like to talk about the why lesser men comes to you.
Yeah. Why men come
Men
last?
are generally more stubborn
Stubborn.
and egoistic.
Apologize quick before before you pass out of the door in the darkness.
Because I think I've got I'm attracted to you because I have respect for you because of the things that you did.
Yes.
And also respect the ladies around my life.
Yes.
Like my mother. And of course the sister initiates that is working very hard in the central kitchen, which I actually helped to organize in Singapore.
Okay.
And I think in Loving Heart, I would say a lot of the ladies, sisters, actually work very hard
Yes.
compared to
The men.
the male initiates.
Cha.
In
How
fact,
did?
I felt so embarrassed because like in the catering business, we have to carry a lot of heavy things, and it's actually the sisters
Who did all that?
here
Yeah.
to come in and help, in managing a catering that serves 900 people.
I
When
know.
we try to call the male initiates, they say, "Don't call me. I need to go and meditate. I don't want to, don't want to get me involved in all this work."
Oh, God.
And we have got
What a Buddha.
and I think I've got some sisters here tonight from Loving Heart Singapore, and I must really thank them for actually helping make this movement easier for Singapore.
For the men.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I also have difficulty with men assistants. I told you, there was an assistant. Normally, I take care of myself, everything, nowadays, if I'm not here. Because when I'm here, then I'm busy, of course. A lot of people like to take care of me here, so I let them, cooking or washing, whatever. Also, these kind of dress, I'm not expert in washing them, for example. So I let them, But at home, I just wear normal, simple jogging clothes or something. Or sometimes I don't care to wear anything. So life is easy. But I took care of everything of myself. But sometimes I had to go out all day doing other things, and come back. And a couple of dishes that I left in the morning is still there, saying hello to me, And the man assistant come up and down and leave even a working note for me next to the sink, but don't touch my dishes. I am already gone out until 11 o'clock at night already. Then he knows I won't be home. And the day before, I even asked him to, you can help me to wash the dishes. But he didn't want to understand it. You understand? So why I told you when I come here, wow, it's 360 degree opposite, Come in, food waiting on the table, and clothes are clean, neat, are hanging in the closet, and the floor are so clean, I could even eat on it. It's really too much difference here. But not because of that it's attractive to me or anything. I'm just seeing what a different world, two worlds, Yes. But what is wrong with washing a couple of dishes just to make me feel good when I come home? Even if I don't ask. See what I mean? But put a working note right there. Other working things. That means he saw it. Doesn't mean that if he didn't see it, then it's maybe he didn't see. Men sometimes don't see things. But he put a note right there. So he saw it and didn't do it. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm thinking, my God, if I have a woman driver or something, would be better. But sometimes it's not the same. The women don't drive as good as men, though. My drivers, in my experience. Well, the South African wasn't too bad. Sonia wasn't too bad a driver. Because she kept talking very sweet, and I forgot how bad she drives also. So. She compensated, So I was listening to her, and I don't mind if she bumped the curb or something. Maybe I forgot. I didn't look. Very clever indeed. Yes, mostly women are more dedicated, I have to say. Maybe we were trained that way since we were kid already, this society is still macho society, you know. Women do things at home, men go out earn money, thing like that. So mother always teach the daughter how to clean up the house because her mother taught her how to clean up the house or do the things. Yes, I think mothers, all of you should change your attitude. Yeah, train the boy also to do things in the house. Yes, in the ashram Sihu, I make boys and girls same thing. So girls mix cement and drive big truck, and boy also cook in the kitchen. Take turn, you know. Nowadays they have developed new systems. Since I haven't been there a long time, they become different. They don't even bother to cook. Everyone cook what they like and eat what they like. Eat raw, fruity tutti, or whatever. Attempting breatharian. I don't know why men are less willing to help than women, eh? Or is it true, or men are more willing to help? It depends on whom he help, right? If it's a pretty woman, he's 100% willing. But I'm so pretty, why are you not coming more? If you say I'm so pretty, that doesn't make sense.
Sometimes they're scared when women are beautiful, they're actually scared.
So they're scared of me?
It could be when they're powerful and very.
Yeah, I understand. It's true.
It's running off and it's like.
It's true. You're too strong or something. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's what she said. Maybe you guys are scared of me. Be warned. I'm more scary than I look. I will push you up all the time until you get there. And man doesn't like to be pushed, right? Yeah, okay, then don't just stay at low level. The precept?
Yeah,
Tell me.
it could be also the precepts. I've given your book to a couple of friends and they usually like it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Some of them really, some don't.
Yeah.
But they like it, and I remember a couple of them. They're confronted with the precepts.
They can't keep it, huh?
Yeah, or
because lazy work, lazy, don't want to work. Don't want to work even for heaven.
they don't know. I think they don't know what they're missing,
Of course not.
and that they won't even miss it.
Yes,
once they
it's
keep
true,
the
it's true.
precepts.
Are mostly preoccupied with girlfriends or wives, yeah, and they feel satisfied with that. They don't look any further. In the beginning of our creation, women were in charge. We rule the world, and men are only for physical work or other stuff. Why are you laughing at? What did I say? I didn't say anything. Why are you guys laughing? Funny people you are. All the lecture I make and all the beautiful joke, and they don't laugh, and I just say one word and everybody understood everything. All right, now, what was it? Yeah, okay. And women were in charge, yeah, in the house as well as in the government, and men stand by for any, physical need. But then later on, because of that, they're getting stronger and stronger because the muscle are needed, So whatever you need, it will develop, yeah. And after a while, the gene, also develop through the gene that the men are stronger than women. You see, even in the house. Like same poor house, yeah, same poverty. But the boys in that house, in that family, always grow bigger and stronger or taller than the same woman in that house. Daughter and son, mostly men would become stronger in any case. Because they used to have to go out and do physical work, carrying things or doing heavy stuff for the woman boss, yes. So they become stronger and stronger. and later they revolutionized the society. They get together and think we tough guys and we do all the heavy work. Why do we have to listen to women? So from then, they form their own macho society, and they don't worship goddess anymore. They invent a god instead. Yes, so God become a father. That's why we continue to have the father god, but not the mother goddess. See what I mean? Isn't that funny? How do we know God is a father? If we never met him, for example. And how how can a father make any children with mostly it's we women who make children, right? I'm telling you. This is so ridiculous anyway. So and then since then, because they're stronger also, you know, they have brute force. So women slowly become subdued. And women couldn't care less anyway. Whoever rule doesn't matter as long as we're peaceful and we do our stuff. Yeah? We don't have to go against the man, but we can do our stuff behind or zigzag, and then he always under the thumb anyway. You see, that's why they don't come a lot. Because women control money and everything at home. These are the tough guys who can make it here. Congratulations. You're tough. You made it, man. I'm proud of you. No matter how you did it, you're good. Yeah, in Taiwan also, even, you know, mostly women come and they also sit like that. All the women facing me and the men always on one side or another side. A thin line in the horizon. Yeah, I really wonder what difference does an X and a Y made in the lives of human, eh? Woman and man are so different. Okay. Yes, sir. Aye.
Just wanted to say something because I've been trying to talk like 2 days, but it's like choke in my
Why?
in my throat.
We are not snake or anything. We only numbers. You're our number. That's why, huh?
I remember when I wanted to have a master, I thought it would be a man. My training and the
Yeah, everybody like that. Yes.
yeah, man.
Yes.
Until I saw your picture and it was over for me.
Oh, really?
So-
Just a picture, that's enough?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
And it was everything. I mean, I
Wow.
couldn't. The way you spoke about the king of illusion and Maya, I believe the men are trained to be in a certain way, and it's difficult. Myself as a man, I had to listen to you and to my wife to learn so many things. We have to be humble.
It's true. It's true.
Even and the way I dress. If I go and buy something, I don't necessarily buy the best thing for me.
But your wife would know.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah.
And she picked one, and this is the best one. And the thing looked good. People looking at me, and me, I would choose something else.
Yeah. Well, at least you know it.
I
Wow.
to know that. So
At least you are a man. You are really special because most men don't ever admit that he's wrong.
because we learn certain things, and we are egocentric because we are insecure.
Insecure?
Yeah, insecurity.
Why? Why insecure?
Because we feel that we're not too good. Let's say I'm speaking to a woman or to my wife.
You feel maybe you're not
I'm
up
not
to
good
her
enough.
standard.
Like she knows, she's too quick. She understands it. I don't get it.
You never get it. She got it always. Huh?
Yeah, she get it like that. And when it's dealing with the children, she's like, what she can do is magic.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just trying, but what she does.
Helpless standing by.
I mean, that's magic. As soon as she get to the door, the children just run. They run out also to see me, but it's not the same thing. They just run like they grab their mom and things like that. So there's a great power when it comes to a woman, but I know that, you know, I remember my mom. I always been with my mom, and the nourishment, all those things. It's stuff that we cannot forget, you know. And when I saw your face, when I saw you in the pictures, and the first time I saw you, it was an initiation, and I remember you were scolding somebody.
Oh, yeah, typical.
And it was scolding, but it was so beautiful.
Oh, really?
Because, yeah,
How did I do that? Can you tell me I did it again?
because we could see all the love. It's like at that time it was clear that this person was the only person existing at that moment.
Yeah, I
that
understand.
you care so much that you don't want him to continue in the direction that is going.
Okay.
So you don't care to take him at that moment. So, I mean, I don't want to fight women because there's no way I can win on this.
Please don't start even.
I don't. But I the only thing I like, I can say you're beautiful, but whatever the little words I can say cannot express how I see you. I mean, I prefer just listen and be there than to talk, because I don't trust the stuff that I will see.
Come on.
They are not as expressing what I feel inside. So,
You're doing beautifully. What's wrong?
yeah, but I believe that men really, from the lower age, they need to be taught.
Yes.
They taught the men the wrong things.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, the mothers taught the men the wrong things.
Yeah, because she has been taught to tell the man that way, also from her mother. I told you, macho society has begun since men revolutionized against women. Before we were boss. We still are, it's just in the shadow. Now we say yes, yes, but we do no, no, okay. Because we don't want to fight with macho, with the muscle, that's all. Okay, you express beautifully. You could even write book. So I don't know what's wrong with you. Yes. All right. Yes, I think all mothers should change their strategy. Teach your son to recognize the feminine nature within him as well, so he can express naturally what he feels. He can cry when he wants to, and he can learn to do beautiful small little things that his feminine side want to do. Because sometimes a man want to do something look like a girl, and mother say, "What? Don't, boy, don't do that kind of thing." You know what I mean? And then always teach meticulously everything about the house, a little thing for the woman. So she's been trained to see things that men don't see. And then other women married that man and blame him for not knowing this, not knowing that, and ignorant, insensitive, inexpressive, unloving, unkind. It's not true. Man is the most sensitive creature I know. Women are not that sensitive. You just know how. You just know how to express, like you've been trained, that's all. But men are deeply, inside, genuinely, very sensitive, very caring, very loving. They're just not allowed to develop that side and to even express it. And they're always told off, "Men don't cry. What kind of sissy are you?" You know, things like that. And if he soak a little bit or feel sad, look sad a little bit, everybody tease him already, you know, like he's a weakling or sissy-sassy person. And then slowly he learned to toughen up and shut down and harden his face and lock his heart and say nothing. Best is look tough and strong, they're scared. You know what I mean? Then that's harmful for the future of his family. And the woman who's supposed to be his wife feel so disconnected with him, so unloved by him, or maybe so, how to say, uncared for by him, or he's so insensitive, you know? Because he doesn't want to express his feeling. He's scared to. He's been told off thousands of times since he was a boy. Ever since he remember, just to be a tough guy, you know. to show expressionless face is better. And don't ever shed tears, even if he wants to. Why not? I mean, apart from the fact that man doesn't have tears gland as as goodly installed as woman, but men do cry. Even if he doesn't, he express his sorrow, and that's okay so. Or he express his joy through his tears, it's okay so. So this society, apart from all the Maya trick, is wrong. Man, woman has to start learning different things. Yes. Always asking for woman and man equality. How? You don't train them equally. How you make them equal? Yeah. See what I mean? And therefore, unhappy society. Because unhappy family breed unhappy society. Man and woman in the family don't really connect. Except when they do the stuff, otherwise. And then the woman and man feel like they're not really in love or they're not really sharing, enough. You see what I mean? And both feel sometimes very empty, unfulfilled. Maybe they have sex, but they don't make love. Understand me? Now I can say these words so comfortably. I'm so proud of myself. After all these years, I'm still feel a little connect in there, but I can say it, look like confidently, before I can't. Because I'm also trained not to talk about these things by my parents. I was trained that boys and girls stuff are bad and sinful. But everybody's doing it all the time. I don't know why you tell the children sinful. You could tell them that, okay, these things are not very productive right now for you at your age. First you learn many more things first, and then maybe family later on, because if you have connection with each other physically, then maybe accidentally or undesirably you have children. Then you have to start a family already. In your age is too young, too much responsibility. Maybe you enjoy life first, you be successful in whatever you want to do first, and be proud of yourself, be confident, self-confident first, and then you can start romantic stuff, when you're more sure and when you know how to protect each other and take care of each other. Anything like that, you can say. You don't forbid them and tell them like it's a sinful stuff. Then what are you doing in the bedroom when the children are not looking? Understand? Yeah, you shoot in your own toe, man. Keep saying it's a sinful thing, and then they know you are, playing it all out in your bedroom. Anyway, do you understand me? You're shooting yourself in the toe. you capish? So parents should never tell children that, sexual relationship is sinful or anything. You explain it all to them. Tell them the pro and con, okay? Because if you condemn sex, then you're condemning yourself. Understand? And they will be confusing and say, why? Why are you doing that? Where I come from? Remember the story I told you a long time ago? There was a kid asking his father, where does he come from? About 5 years old, a son. So the father, always say the same. The stork brought you to us. Remember the story? So the kid very indignantly looked at his father and said, Dad, so many beautiful women in our hometown and you fool around with a stork? Yeah, be careful what you say to children. What you don't know, you just ask them, it's better. Okay, any moment want to express your feeling and why you are what you are and stuff? Here, over there. Mongolia, you have important things to say, I know. Just let them express. And we come to you, whole Mongolia section, okay? Like yesterday, just for Mongolia. I love you guys, you know that. Yes.
Master, I don't know if you ever say that. I find it true that it's hard to be a man.
It is.
Yes, because we were taught to be strong and to be tough And so one thing that has been pointed out about me that a lot of people know me, they say, you know, you need to learn to express your feelings and really say what's in your heart.
That's right.
And I think it's common for a lot of men that we find it hard to express ourselves. Just like, you know, earlier I said, you know, every time I come here or whenever I see you, I cannot take my eyes off you, but I cannot say it. Because, you know, we want to make sure it's appropriate. And
It is appropriate.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at me like that,
right.
including women, children.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with looking at me, okay?
Yes.
Because you come here for that. It's correct.
Right.
It just what I mean. No, I don't know why you have to always defend yourself, like correct or not correct. Just some people stare, but it's not about their action. It's their energy that sometimes is unsupportable.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
It has to do with past life connection and stuff. But I don't want to waste your time with individual stuff, okay?
Right.
So if I deal with somebody in some way that it is not very pleasing to any of you, just let it be, okay? I have to clean this karma between me and that person so that she can, you know, cut it off, okay? I don't dislike anybody. I love all of you. But like your children, you have to discipline each differently. Boys and girls, and the first one, the second one, the third one, they're all different, okay? Just please don't criticize, that's it, okay?
Right, and I think it's hard, especially for the sister. In that situation, I have heard that your intention, sometimes we don't understand. Like, you're trying to help the person.
Yeah.
And then some initiates might think, wow, master, how could a master do that? You know, tell her to move somewhere else. And,
Yeah, I know.
and a lot of time you're helping a person that we don't understand. And that's the thing I have heard it many times already.
Okay, I know. I'm the most misunderstood, but I don't care. I do my job. I have to, okay? Yes, because if I don't do that, then her karma cannot be clean so as quick and as well, okay? But of course, I don't expect any thanks from her or from him, or I don't expect you to worship me for that. But I just have to do what I have to do. You know, embarrassing or uncomfortable as it might seem, I just have to do it. And it's very uncomfortable for me.
Understand.
Maybe more than for her. Because I'm supposed to be a master, or loving, or forgiving, or kind, or patient, or gentle. You know what I mean? But each of the initiates has a different history. Okay? And in different moments, sometimes their karma just came up on them. And if I don't take care of that now, then it will clinging on that person forever. Yeah, but never mind. I know I have difficult job, and it's very difficult to sit here and treat everybody just like the same, you know, or gentle, because that won't work for you. That means I'm not good to you. If I treat all of you gentle, okay, I earn your praise and all that, but that's not good for some individuals.
True.
Okay, I'm not doing my job well. Just like, okay, at the laundry shop, everybody brought different clothes. Some are more dirty, some are less dirty. But if the laundry person treat all the clothes the same, then the dirtiest clothes will not get as clean as the lightly dirty clothes. Then she is not doing her job well as a laundry personnel. Okay, I'm very sorry. My job very complicated, and I'm very uncomfortable many times. But I just have to do what I have to do.
Understand, yeah. And sometimes, I don't know if anyone said that, but like yesterday I shared a little bit.
Yeah?
Yesterday.
Tell me.
Last night you stayed such a long time with us, and I said that you showed such a wonderful example to us how we should be loving to others, especially when sister was sharing their personal life matters for us. Sometimes we think, oh, come on, you know, such a little thing, please don't bother master about this. But you stayed there, and then you showed your love, and you stayed with us for such a long time, and that's why we're so fortunate we have a master like you, and you don't have to try, you just showing that.
Yeah, just like I don't have to try. I just code. I do things accordingly. Okay, for whatever that person need, I do it. Be it comfort, hugging, or be it just remonstration or otherwise. Okay. I'm here, sit here, or anywhere in a multitude. There cannot be two persons alike. So I cannot treat all of you alike, even I like to. Okay? Levels different, karma's different. And sometimes at home doing different things. That is not to your knowledge even. Whoever did something at home or in her heart what she thinks about me or about others, you don't know. You see? So I do what I have to do, even uncomfortable. Just imagine. I am more or less like a poet type, an artist type. And artists and poet people, they're more gentle in their heart, They mostly don't know what to do anything else in the world. And they're very docile normally and gentle. So for me, in this type of quality, have to act opposite. Can you imagine? Very difficult for me. Very uncomfortable. But I have to do what I have to do. Sometimes kindness doesn't always mean, okay, hug, hug, love, love, kiss, kiss. No, you don't do all that to all of your children. Some you discipline him, and some you give more love. Not because you bias, but that's the way it is. Yeah? Okay, in the school it's the same. Teacher don't treat all students the same. Yeah? Sometimes they make them grounded or stay behind the class to write something because they misbehave. But this is worldly speaking, obvious behavior that you can tell. But the inside a person, only that person know, and the master power know, heaven knows. And if you really come to me as a so-called disciple and want to better your lot spiritually, want to improve yourself in a spiritual level, then I have to do what you expect of me. Bringing you up, no matter what way, okay? I can't bring all of you up the same way because all of you are not the same. Level not the same, mentality not the same, karma not the same. You understand now? Because if I'm really angry, bad mood or anything, I cannot just turn around and smiling at you and acting like nothing has happened. Because nothing really happened in my heart. I told her to go, but I didn't hate her. And she didn't keep bugging me for hours on end. It's not like that. See what I mean? I just have to do it, and I do it, and it's finished at that instant. Okay? And the rest, the karma will take care. All right? Thank you.
Thank you, Master. So, Master, before I came here for the retreat, actually you came to my dream before my trip, and you said, are you still in it? If you are in it, I'll let you sing the song. So can I sing a song for you?
Okay. Okay, sing a song.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You everything that I hope for. You everything to me. You are so beautiful to me. Thank you, Master.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Who was laughing? I want to know. Raise hand.
No, Master, we said, oh, that is, that's a song that we knew. That's
So?
nice. Yeah, it's a song that we know, Master.
And why are you laughing then? But he could understood you, thinking that he didn't sing well or something. This is a problem with a woman. The man was trying hard to express himself, this is rare and difficult for him already, and just laugh at the wrong time. It's not a joke, was it? He was singing emotionally. Why it wasn't a funny thing? Why anyone could laugh, I don't know. You should have closed your eyes and enjoyed his heartfelt offer. Understand? Even if he sing lousily or not, it's his heart, okay? You laugh wrong way, wrong time. Yeah, you understand? Even, this is really lousy. Especially from women, you should always encourage the man to be more free. See, free and expressing freely himself. Because he has been restricted all his life. And now that he has a chance and he wants to express, we should really respect it, hey? Okay? I don't mean just him here, but everywhere else in the world, okay? And that's why men don't talk anymore. Because they're already born clumsy. They're men. They're different from women. They don't move gracefully the way you do. And if they do it, people will also laugh at him and say he's gay or something. You understand? Yes. So they're already more clumsy than girls. And mostly they do things when they were young. People already laugh at him. Or when he says something, sometimes he's so, so intimidated by women or by parents or teacher woman. He's already on edge. You understand? So if he tries to express something, encourage him, okay? Yes. And if you want to laugh later in your bathroom alone. Huh? Just like lousy friend, you know, when he tells a joke, even though you heard it already before, I know that joke. You see what I mean? It's just a ruin his mood. And then the guy don't want to say anymore, of course. Or before he finishes that joke, tell the punchline to everybody else. Just shut the man up. You see what I mean? Yes. We have to be more compassionate at women. We have to show more like motherly nature, okay? I know men are lousy, but we need them. No? You don't need men? Tell me who don't need men. I know you do, so other women tell me. Yes, okay. It's very difficult to retrain a man though. Yes, difficult. They've been so conditioned since he was born. I feel sorry for men sometimes. But what can I do? What can I do? Yeah, yes. You want to? No, ask one. Okay, love. Thank you for the song. It was really, you had nice voice, eh? Surprise.
I was laughing too because I was off key.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
All right, thank you.
Your song is, it's not just a song. Your voice very nice. Surprise. Yeah, surprise, eh? You sing with heart also. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Master, what you said is really true because when I was a kid, I do a lot of, I help the family do laundry, I do cooking, I do sewing. But the people around me will say that, oh, this guy is like,
woman.
Maybe like a woman. So
you
was also very soft spoken then. So during my teenagers years, my neighbor would bully me because they say, oh, I'm so soft spoken.
Oh.
So to prove that I am not
sissy, you toughen up.
I toughen up.
Yes.
I speak loud. I speak very rudely.
Yeah.
And it carried on into my adult year.
Yeah, become habit.
And become a bad habit, which I've been trying very hard
to
clear this
rechange.
habit. Yes, rechange.
Terrible. Tell you.
So this is really very true.
Yeah, I know.
And I have been trying to want to say thank you to you so much for that you have done for me and for my family. But I just don't have the courage until this moment.
Oh.
Because for the last few days, I was, in fact, before I came for this special program, I had a vision of you telling me to come because there's going to be a gift for me. So I could not make it because of my work commitment until the last session. I was so worried that I may not be able to see you because earlier on they say that those people must come before 31st, then you can see Master.
Yeah, because it was difficult time for me. Yes.
And it's because of this vision, I have full faith in you that you will see us. So I told the sisters who have booked the ticket not to change it because Master told me to come.
Okay.
So that's why I make it here. And I want to express my thanks to you that you have taken care of me so much and my family members. Thank you so much, Master.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, did we clap after he sang?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot because I was so distracted by the unruly, unrightly laugh. I was worried he so embarrassed or he stopped or something and he would never sing again, you know. You got a standing ovation. Okay. Anyone else? Yeah. Here and there, whoever. Sorry, Mongolia, I will stay with you. I will stay with you, okay? Later, yeah?
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, I think for most men, to understand love is a very difficult thing.
Huh?
And especially for myself.
Oh.
Over all my years, my relationships, I've found it's very difficult to understand what love is.
Yeah?
And how to love.
Uh-huh. You mean general love or love, affection, love between man and woman?
Man and woman.
Oh. Well, that's more difficult. I also don't understand, honey, so join the club. I don't think any man understand, or any woman understand either. Do you understand? Maybe they also don't. They're just more expressive and look like they're more understanding about love because they have been loved and taught by the woman just to express freely what they feel. But doesn't mean they understand, you know. It's all karmic anyway. You don't know already?
So what I want to say, Master, is though, after meeting you and practicing with you for many years, I really understand what love is.
Oh, you did?
And I want to say thank you for that, and I love you very, very
man,
much.
that's very touchy. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Wow, that's very nice. You understand it? How? Can you
Yeah, brothers,
Can you teach
please
me?
share.
Me? Affection, yes, but love may be difficult, eh?
It's hard.
Tell me, how you understand it? Everybody wants to know. They're all curious. Look at them. All look up to you now. You are the hero.
Just how you're always so unconditional, you always put others first before yourself. It doesn't matter what situation you were, how healthy or unhealthy you were, or how uncomfortable you were, you always just gave of yourself 1,000%.
How you know that?
By
your action.
Yeah, by your actions.
Yeah, maybe, but how do you know I'm not well or something?
I was with you.
Oh, I see. Okay. But did I do something there? then?
Always, Master. Every day really touched my heart. Sometimes you were too sick to even walk. But still, you gave so much love to the people around you. And made sure that they were comfortable, that they were happy, that their problem was always bigger than yours. But actually, I think you were suffering a lot, you know. And you were suffering so much as well, but you just gave of yourself.
I didn't.
You ignored yourself totally.
I didn't remember all that. You mean when I was very sick, huh? You were with me, huh? Yes. But I don't remember what I did.
I'll never forget it, Master. Lying there sick and you still give gifts to people and care about their welfare and
I see.
even their mundane life, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it just happened.
But it taught me so much about unconditional love, about just giving regardless of what you have.
I couldn't do otherwise, even if I want to. Yes, but because of that, sometimes I also expose myself because people become so curious. Say, what kind of woman like this and do that. But yeah, you're right. I remember now. One of the sister, you know, the nurse sister, yes. And before my operation, wow, that was terrible. Huh? It was really painful. I was speechless even I could not even scream. Wow, that was terrible. And then the nurse, you know, she was angry at me or something, or she had a bad day or something. But she was very touched and she came around and thanked me afterward. Eh? You see, like this, I was in very terrible pain. And one of your brother, thanks to him and bless him, he brought this electromagnetic machine that will have something to stuck on your body in the painful area. And when it vibrates, the pain lessens somehow. It doesn't cure you, just lessen, make you more comfortable. I think because the pressure dissipates in the whole body instead of concentrate there, and the blood don't concentrate there anymore. That's why it is. So you are the only guy that I see crying all the time, Chris. Here, you need the whole box. Not that I'm scolding you for crying. It's good. He cries like that whenever he talk with me or about me. He always immediately crying. And shameless. He's your example. Cry as much as you want. I don't mind. It just touched me to see a man can cry, you know. Okay, now I was very pained. And one of your doctor brother, from Taiwan, he brought this small machine.
That's my brother-in-law.
You know?
Yes, I know.
Who is his name?
Brother Chen.
Dr. Cheng, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you know him? Okay.
Yeah, he's my brother.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. And he was very devoted. He loves me so much. They don't let me walk and they don't let me... I want to sit up, but I dare not even. You know what I mean? Because they lock me in. When I first came, because I couldn't walk, they think something wrong with me. They worry I fall down and hurt myself, so they locked me in a bed, a tall bed. And they told me not to move around. So, but I did not even dare to sit up because I'm worried that means moving. And then because of that, your brother-in-law, the doctor, he brought the machine. Normally do it in my apartment, but I had so much pain. We had to try it at the hospital. But I didn't know whether we are allowed to do that as well because I was under strict observation as well. In my state, if I even... driving in the car is agony already. Not my driving, but in the car is already... Any bumping is like stabbing. So if I go on an airplane, go elsewhere, I would die in meanwhile, and leave you orphan. I live for you, yes. I mean for the world, yes. So I had to endure all that. But no, not yet. Thank you. So I dare not ask even whether we are allowed to use anything extra than the hospital. They're already under intensive research about what's wrong with me. So if we introduce something, maybe they think we look down upon them, don't respect them. Who knows? You see what I mean? The rules in the hospital, you can't mess it up with what they're doing. So we just sneakily doing it and cover with blanket, bed sheets and all that so that the doctor don't see. One day it was so painful. Normally do it at night so nobody see much and doctors are not there and nurse rarely come visit after the sleeping time. So normally we do it at night. But that day it was so excruciating. I had to tell your brother to do it. And that doctor, he brought the machine in and we sneak it in and plug it inside a cupboard, And then because it's not easy to hide it. Dozens of lines, everywhere, because I'm pain everywhere, and there you have point to attach to the body, and then you turn it on the volume, but sometimes you turn too quick. I said, electric shock, yes, and sometimes he didn't mean to. It just sometimes it happened, Some day I'm more sensitive than other days, so, and then he did it just when it's right already, right, because he has to test it, Sometimes the knot is very sensitive. You just turn a little bit and it go very high. And it shock you because it's electric. Understand? So now, when he fed everything right and we cover up already, and the nurse bring in breakfast or lunch or whatever that was. And she was telling me that she wanted to put the tray on top of my bed for me. I said, never mind, just leave it on my side, it's good enough. But she insisted, no, it's better for you here. She really tried to look after me only, to try to be special nice, not like, but a little bit ego perhaps, Yes. That was because of my problem also. I give them gift for Christmas. That was Christmas time almost, and maybe she wanted to show more special treatment for me somehow. That was my problem, my fault. I told you already, my generosity sometimes betray me, okay? I didn't give gift to anything special. I thought they work very hard. The doctor and nurses normally work enormously hard, day and night, and all kind of sick all the time, all depressing, you know. So I give them gift for Christmas and all that, just to cheer them up, to thank them. It's just from my heart. Yeah. Normally it's like that. Everywhere it's the same. Okay. But I forgot that I'm under a situation. I shouldn't attract more attention to me. But I couldn't help it. I just do it like I breathe. I do it before I even think. Now, when apart from that, I also give to patients around me because they're mostly mental. There was one lady. The story is long. Okay, let's go to the nurse first. It's a long story. I could write a book about it. It was very funny and tragic at the same time. If I tell you, you don't believe it. Anyway, the nurse insists that she put the tray on top of my bed. But I'm worried she would touch all the electric wires. And she want to take my sheet away even. That was a taboo. I was trying to hold on to it like a dear life because we're covering our, criminal evidence under there. Yes. She's struggling with me and I just kind of say, no, finally I was so worried, I panic that the doctor might know about it, that she knows about it, and that she will report and I'm already under observation. Do you understand me? Yeah, and I'm in such a pain that I could not even leave the hospital. Lucky I didn't, otherwise I would die. I'm already in the terminal case, already my bones already broken. It was broken before I went there. It just he keep asking me, how did you do it, Master? Because I didn't know it was broken. It's just pain. I suspected, but I thought maybe it's just pain. It just happened. And then the disease make it worse, eaten up the bone, collapse the vertebrae, huh? Anyway, it was already in the last stage, So, because this hospital cannot do anything with me, so they sent me to other hospital. And when that specialist look at my X-ray, he say, must immediate operation, or you will lose your life or at least your movement. So he don't ask my opinion or any other opinion. He say, must immediate operation, and that's how. Okay, let's go back to the nurse. She insists that she put the tray of my breakfast. I couldn't care less about breakfast. I was so painful and worried I'm be discovered, that bring in smuggle electronic pain reducing machine into the hospital. It was nothing at all after a while, but in my situation at that time, it was a risk. You understand me? So anyway, and I struggled with her. So finally I say, no, over there. A little bit loud tone, Normally I never did that, and I shouldn't have. Then she was angry with me. Of course, she didn't say anything. Next morning she came. When they tried to change the sheet, she always banged my head against the bed. That was terrible. I already wear the neck support, and she knows that must be something wrong there, but she keep banging my head. Any excuse she does. And I said, please, why? No other nurse would do that. We need that. I need to do that to help my colleagues there. She tried to push me up and then bang me back again, just to change or to... no need. It wasn't necessary, because the bed in the table, you can wire it up and then it go up like this, and then I can sit up. You see, because I cannot sit up from laying down. It's too much pain. The bed has to go up so that I'm up also. You see what I mean? And then slowly, and then I try to manage, or just somehow I have to get out of the bed. But she tried to, the excuses she make, She just keep banging my neck on the pillow, She hold the pillow up with my neck, and then she bang it down, and many times. Before that, I apologize already. When she put the tray there already, I realized that I talked too loud to her. So I said, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have, hurt your feeling or something. If I did, I'm really, really sorry. I'm truly sorry. I'm just too painful, and I am really, really sorry. I shouldn't have said things like, too loud to you. If I have hurt your feeling, please forgive me, because I know I shouldn't have done that, But I was so panicky, and of course there's no excuse, yeah? But she still did not forgive me. The next morning she keep banging my head like that. I was really sincerely sorry. I humble myself, say, forgive me, please. I should not have said that. I thank you, everything. I'm really sorry. I was just in so much pain. I couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I was in pain and scared at the same time, And she kept insisting and struggled with me with the sheet where I'm covering the things. So that's how it happened. And then, but long afterward, when they do all the research and don't know what's wrong with me, and they send me to the other hospital, and the doctor immediately operates me next day. Then they send me back to this hospital, you see, because the other hospital is not for long-term care. And after I came back, and they all came and visited me, the nurses, and it's okay, nothing much happened. And then after I came back from the operation, she kind of feel sorry somehow. So she went out with her friend. Because I still continue to be very nice to them and giving them gift or some snacks every day, during their station work, just to cheer them up, yes. Nothing much, sometimes non-alcohol beer, sometimes Coca-Cola. I make them work like hell every day, go buy things, supply, buy the grocery. And then they give them. So they're okay, they're fine. And then she buy them a statue, from healing saint or something. And she gave it to me for Christmas present. I think after operation, then she realized I was really sick, Before, so everybody sick anyway, she couldn't care less, And
it paralyzed you.
I know that. My neck already broken, and she kept banging it. It was excruciating, but I know I was wrong, so I keep apologizing instead of blaming her. And she still didn't forgive. Well, after the operation, she knew I was really in serious condition, because she knew already now it's not a joke anymore, and she felt sorry. So she bought me a little healing statue. Yes, give it to me. And then, okay, it's fine. Nothing also happened, but after a while, I give the statue to the woman next door who bugs me day and night because she's a little mental. In the hospital, they classify me as a neuro patient, because I couldn't walk, so they thought my nerves is some problem. But also, neuro also mean the neuro people together. And someday they sing song all day long, potato, tomato, potato, tomato, and many other things. And this woman next to me, she loves me so much, she calls my name day and night for any little thing or non-little thing, to listen to her language that I don't even understand. It's in a strange country also, I didn't understand the language either, so just a bunch of people who can speak some English, understand? Also difficult things. And I gave the statues to her. And then the nurse who gave me that statue came and scolded the woman. I don't understand the language, but I know when people scold people. And I woke up and said, no, I gave it to her. She didn't steal it, because the woman is already hated. The patient, she's old and she's crazy, She's already hated by all the nurses in the whole hospital already. So any excuses, they scold her day and night all the time. And I am like her rescue board or something. She always call me, talk to me, and never mind. I say, okay, listen, yeah. And then I have to say, no, she didn't steal it. I gave it to her because you have gave it to me and it helped me somehow. So I think she needs it more. So I gave it to her. And then later on she calmed down and she thinks I'm very nice, Don't keep things for myself, but think of the other old woman, even though she bugs me all the time. She texts my things, she likes everything for me. And I almost have nothing on my body, They even want my bathrobe because it's nice looking. I went out of hospital almost like naked. And they brought me clothes or else, Anyway, they like everything from me, just like you guys. tissue, master cookies, I don't know, maybe you told them in your heart or something. They like me and they like my things. Even just a little fleece blanket. I want to have it. Okay, I give, of course. Bathrobe, okay, take it. She doesn't just want a new bathrobe. I told him and other to buy a new bathrobe for. I say, I wear it already and I'm sick and all that. I buy you a new one. Buy any one. Still hinting, no, your beautiful bathrobe. I really like it. I say, but you have the new one and I need it now. I need it now. But you have your new one, it's better. I can have it when you leave the hospital. So insistent. So I say, okay, have it now here. You understand me? How can I say no? It's so insistent that she won that bathrobe. And I was sick with blood and all that. Never mind, I wash it at home. Can you imagine, crazy? Yeah. She's a nurse, another nurse. She loves me though. Yeah.
Because they felt your love so much, Master. You really gave so much love to everyone around you. You were under such pressure and such pain.
Yeah, okay, I don't know that much yet at that time. And I give the statue, okay, settle down. But then at night, later on, when I'm already operated and, safe and everything, so we I told some of my people around, including him, to ask the doctor whether it's allowed to have this machine. I tell him it's harmless, it's just electricity. Please look, doctor, and if you allow, then we use it. If you don't give permission, we don't use it, I talk like them, Yes, doctor. Okay, no problem, use it if it's good for you. So we legally use it every day. Even though I operated but still have pain, the painkiller doesn't help that much. It helps somehow, but not that much. So anyway, your brother-in-law come every day and night, whenever. Oh, bless him. Whenever I am in pain, even after midnight, I call him. Because it really helps. Also, his loving, concern also helps, some familiar face. And he really was very devoted to me. And he was the one even to suggest that my sickness, because the whole hospital couldn't find out what's wrong with me. And then it was true what he said, because he has experience in it, in Taiwan, about this kind, and according to my symptom, it could be that one, okay? I'm not telling you what. I'm infected by one of your sisters. She cooks for me and then maybe she forgot the mask or something and we didn't suspect, yes. But after I'm sick and finished, I check inside who is the one, okay? And then I know it's her, so I had to even call her and tell her, please go to hospital quickly and have tests and cure yourself. And she did. Really, she did have that sickness and the doctor found out and of course she got treatment, of course, ne? If it take longer, she would also have trouble. But I was too sensitive, that's why I felt it so quick. She didn't feel it. She has it, but she didn't feel it. And because my neck already broken, cracked a little bit. So that's why this disease affect me so quickly. Understand? It eat up the bone and all that. Okay, never mind. Okay, so your brother keep coming, So one night I had still so much pain. I tell him to come and please install the machine. But because it's already after the sleeping time, so we do it quietly and don't turn on the light. So he did it with the small mobile phone light to find the pain of my body, where to do it, to stuck it on, yeah, and turn on the knob. But the crazy woman next to me, she reported to the society, and they all come running because she says something bad or something. What are they doing, fumbling in the dark together? You know what I mean? A man and a woman, of course. What else? In the hospital, in the sick bed, Oh my God! I'm telling you. I told you I've been misunderstood all the time. So yours is nothing. Don't complain again ever. And then all the nurse and the stationary doctor all come running and ask me, what is it that you're doing here? scary stuff. And I have to explain, no, doctor, you allow me to have this machine. Other doctor, not you, but I asked already permission. I was thinking because we use a machine and they want to make trouble, but it's not that. It's a woman who says something about man and woman stuff. And they say, no, it's not the machine. We know about that. But what is this man doing in the dark? I said, no, he's a doctor. He's my doctor. He tried to help me to lessen the pain because the painkiller only allows certain time to take, and I have too much pain still. So he said, but why didn't he turn on the light? Yeah? Why you work in the dark? So, I said, no, because we didn't want to disturb the other patients. That's why we didn't turn on the light. I said, oh, okay. You can turn on the light. And then I apologize to all the patients and say, just 10 minutes, okay? Just 10 minutes. We turn on the light, and my pain lessened, and we turn off the light. It's okay? She said, okay. So we officially and in a broad daylight do our stuff. Just because I'm concerned for that, the other people who sleep, because they're already in sickness and I don't want to bother them. So because of that, next morning, the nurse who banged my head came and knelt at my bed. And she said, what you said now? She said exactly what she said, that you are in such a pain and you still consider others. You really teach me a good lesson. Please forgive me. I pray for you and all that stuff. Oh, I was so touched. I said, oh, no, please stand up. Please stand up. It's a normal thing, to have to consider other patients. They are also as sick, as I am. I can't just think of myself as normal. But she was crying and was very, very touching. I think she changed forever. She said, from now, I learned this lesson. I'm going to be very kind to all the patients, and I will not look at them like one of the numbers anymore. And she was so very sincere. And so we both cried together, And the old woman keep looking and want to jump in between. What are you saying? What you doing? Why you crying? She always jump in between. Whenever I talk to anybody or any doctor come to see me or nurse want to ask me anything, she always jump in between and want to talk together. She's a little cuckoo, I didn't know that until later on when I almost go away. And I had to give her something also. I forgot what it is. Something that she liked. Maybe another bathrobe or blanket. I forgot. Everything they take. Yes, even my tissue she want to use. Yeah. And she told the nurse she has a lot. Take some and use it on me. Wipe her bum. So this is so funny. She called me day and night. Sometimes I cannot even bear it. I say, please, I'm also sick, okay? She tell me to go and bring the coffee to her, take the water for her, or wash that cup and bring it back there. Not there, here. No, okay, here better. And all day, all night, I'm her servant. And I did all that just for peace and quiet's sake. And I also felt very sorry for her because she's very old already. And they like lock her in the bed just like I was before, and they not allow her to do anything at all. And of course she's frustrated. She couldn't even go to the toilet. So after a while I saw that she could, try. So I tell her son was a doctor at some other places and came visit her, often. I say, listen, doctor, you know well, huh? If the muscle is not used, it's maybe going to be lost. Your mother, there's so many people come to see her and they just talk to her and smoke over her. Why don't you tell them to just support her on both sides and let her walk a little bit instead of imprison her like this all day, all night? How can anyone bear it? And she always tell me I have to move the pillow for her here, move the pillow her there, and cover her herself with this blanket or with my bathrobe for her because she likes it that way. All day, all night, you know. And whenever she wakes up, she just make me work. But I did not blame her because I know she's so frustrated, because I know I was in prison just a few days only until they know what's wrong. And I feel so bad already. How can she bear it like this? Many weeks already. So I told her son, you have to take her out, supporting her, let her walk a little bit. So work out her energy and also train her muscle. Because maybe she can walk. And then she can. They thought she couldn't walk, but she walked. Every day, everybody come. I remind them, yeah, I'm walking, so they don't talk also. Because they keep talking all day, bugging me also next to my bed. So I make them work for the woman, good for both of them, good for me. Yeah, and then she's happier and happier and happier. And then I say, okay, you give her also a wheelchair. Then when nobody is there here and you worry that she falls, she can, you know, be in a wheelchair and she wheel around. And she did, so happy, go clean her teeth herself and wheel into the, you know, coffee machine. Whatever she does, she wheel the whole hospital. Happy woman. Yeah. But one thing she doesn't do. She doesn't wash her cup. She make me do it after she wash her teeth, you know. Wash my cup, bring it there. Fill my water. And do this, do that. Pick up the magazine. She just drop it for fun. And then she make me pick it up. And then I pick it up, I say, here. And then she say, I don't want to read anymore. And she just drop it again. I say, I'm not picking it up. She said, okay, I don't read it anymore. But I pick it up anyway because I'm worried the nurse come in, you know, and scold her again, you know. She's an old woman. I feel very sorry for her. She's lonely, you know. Yeah. 70-something. She's 80-something. Yes. And when I asked her son, no, I didn't even ask, you know. And I say, your mother is kind of old already. She told me she's 70 years old. So you take more care of her if she's home. And if she's here, you must make her walk, yeah? Help her to walk. She did walk, though. They just support her a little bit here, and they walk together. Nicely. And then he told me, no, she's 83 years old. And then she was scolding the son. Why you tell her that I am so old? I understood some of the language. You know, I'm not fluently, but I understood. And I said, oh, what did you say? I didn't hear anything. I know you are 70. And she's happy again. Oh, my God. What difference? What do I care about if she's 80 or 70? This is a funny woman, you know? Oh, my God. But why do I talk so much about that? Yeah, just about her, you know. Because of that, the nurse came and kneeled in at my bed, you know. Normally, they would stand in next to your bed, towering on top of you. They don't sit on the floor to talk to you. Do you understand me? The nurse don't sit on the floor at the foot of your bed and talk to you, up to you. She was really humble. She was really, really sincere. I say, no, it's okay. Your work is very hard. Your work's very hard, and you have to sometimes, I understand. You work day and night, and sometimes you're sick, and you couldn't even take care of yourself, but you have to take care of other sick patients, you know, and it's unavoidable that sometimes you feel frustrated and feel, you know, unfair, yes. She said, yeah, how do you know? I want to leave this hospital. This hospital is nothing for me. There's no instrument, no good, nothing. Look at that. It's not a hospital. I know one in Norway. Oh, you know, every room, every bed, they have like a computer to connect in. Oh, when I went there to look, I said, wow, now I'm going to work there soon. I will quit this hospital. And she vent all her frustration and disappointment unto me, and I just listened, and we became friends. And I gave her some little airfare to go to Norway. I said, this is to wish you a future, better work, better luck, and it's just a little airfare, yeah? So that to wish you luck. She didn't want to accept, but later she accepted. She took me to the bathroom immediately. No, you don't show it here. And she took me to the bathroom and accepted it in there. Okay, you want to say anything else? Because it's a longer story. I can't tell forever. Yeah.
Thank you for all your love, Master.
It's okay. I didn't know you observed all that because, to tell you the truth, I wasn't all that friendly with you. I was cranky sometimes because situation, you know. And if I did, I'm sorry also, eh? Yeah. But I know you're a tough guy. You don't care. Yes. Yes, but I do apologize in any case. Yeah, Texan.
Hello, Master. I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
First, regarding the Maya, if the Maya is created by God, then why we have to negotiate with them?
Yeah, because he has the power.
Okay.
The president has to talk to the police if his relatives doing something wrong. Even if the president run through red lights for no reason, he will also have to negotiate with the police. The police in your corner of the red light there has more power than the president.
Right.
At his job. You see what I mean?
Understand.
Yes. And the Maya has earned his power. He has standing on one leg for 70,000 cowpaths to earn this marriage. He has standing on one leg to think of God for 70,000 cowpaths. One cowpath is about many million of years. Understand?
Understand.
He did that devotion and then he stopped. He won the power.
So if that is the case, then the physical world is governed by the Maya to a certain degree. So if that is the case, then the universe have to be extinguished and recreated again before that rule can be changed. Because I understand that the universe has been recreated again and again many times.
Before the Maya established himself, the creation is already begun, yes? And then he say he doesn't like what has been created. After he had earned the power, he said he wanted to create his own world. Understand? In which he rules. The same similar story in the Bible of the fallen angels, okay? Not fallen, just separated. But because he has earned his merit, you understand? Even his bad intention, but what he earns is what he earns. There's a fairness in the universal law that what he earns is what he earns. That's why I told you, do not yearn for power. Have to develop compassion and love together with it, okay? Otherwise you will become Maya and not Buddha. The Buddha practiced similar way, many austerity measure and ascetic lives, but he yearned for love. And he practiced love all the time during his practice, as whenever he can, whenever he already have knowledge more than when he wasn't enlightened. At some stage of his development, he wasn't also enlightened, the Buddha, and he did harm to other beings as well. But more and more he developed, he yearned to develop in love and compassion. So that's what he got, you see? Depends on what you wish, yes? That's why we study the same magic, but there's white magic and black magic. There's no such thing as white and black magic. There's only white and black magician who use it in white or black ways. Do you understand now? Okay, so that's why I insist that you follow the 5 precepts before you got initiation even. Huh? And you have to vow to be vegetarian. At least you don't harm others. Do you understand now?
Understand.
Otherwise, you can use the power for bad purposes if your heart is not clean and pure. And that's why I have to clean your karma sometimes, some of you, okay? And please don't be angry. Forgive me, huh? Sister, brother, whoever. And if you don't forgive me, okay, what can I do? I love you. Any more questions, love?
Yes, my second question is my elder brother who has been diagnosed of prostate cancer. And he has about 3 to 5 years to live. And since the time I've been, initiated over 20 years, I've been introduced you to my parents, my sisters. They all initiated.
But the brother not.
But my brother, I think he understands. He
intellectually. Yes.
Intellectually, but is it too late for me to introduce him again to be vegetarian?
No, it's never too late.
Never too.
Even if it's late, it's good for him.
Right.
And good for the animals, okay? Good for our planet. Yes.
But intellectually, I think he understands that, but he hasn't accepted.
I know. As all of them say, it's difficult for a man to listen to a woman. Yeah. Mostly, it's difficult for a woman to even listen and accept a woman as well. But maybe these people are enlightened, yeah? Or maybe what I say makes sense to them. So they just accept. It's true that mostly women don't accept other women so easily, eh?
Right.
Yes. Never too late. Try, okay?
Okay, thanks, Master.
He has no other choice.
He has no other choice. Thanks.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and/or production.
Fatal prion diseases transmissible through air or milk. Rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus.
Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children.
Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections and other dangerous bacteria strains.
Blue tongue disease, E. coli, Salmonella.
Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk.
Pig's disease or PMWS, Listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile.
Diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock.
Food poisoning, heart attack, kidney failure from toxic additives like melamine and clenbuterol.
Some of the costs of meat eating.
Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk.
Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year.
Cancer.
Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat.
Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year. More than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes.
347 million people are affected worldwide.
An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese.
Environmental. Use up to 70% of clean water. Pollute most of the water bodies. Deforest the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Cause world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption. Cowpox from milking cows. Bacterial microbes, pesticides, and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat.
Breast, prostate, and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat lead to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. lactose intolerance, plus more.
For help quitting, please visit For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
Master, is it compatible to get to the 5th level and have a couple and a family and all that? That's
Yeah, it's possible. Everything possible. Why not?
Great.
Yeah.
We can have it all.
Yes. It's just sometimes slower, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Maybe not. Yes. It depends on your heart and your diligence. I never said you have to leave all your families. Just be moderate, in everything. You can, of course. They all have families. I mean, most of them have family and children. And starting new even. Remember the guy who was, you fat man? Work for Supreme Master Television. He said, I just got married and the food is good or something like that. Remember? Yeah. I never scold him for getting married. So why not you? Okay.
Yeah, and in that case, making love to your couple is fine, right?
How else you make baby unless you have another way? I don't know.
But I mean, it's not like you have to.
You just moderate.
It's different, yeah.
Moderate,
different.
okay.
I understand because when you go higher, you don't need it so much, anyways.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yes. But it depends also on your karma or what you have to do. Okay.
Okay.
Just the less, the better for your spiritual progress. That's all. Yeah. But don't forget to be affectionate. Yeah. Any more?
No, that's it. Thanks.
It would be very difficult to forget it altogether, Partner and marriage and all that. Just do what you can. Still can go to 5th level, but I don't promise. I say possible. Yes.
No, I don't have a couple, but it's something I wanted since I was a kid, and I don't know if.
Okay, why not? You can see all of them. You don't need to ask me.
Yeah.
Anyone else? No, and the Mongolia is in. Up there? Yeah, tell me. The would-be wannabe driver.
Yes, Master. I just want to continue with that question because Master haven't answered me yes or no. I'm gonna back to USA very soon, and actually tomorrow, and I can apply for visa. I did apply for visa to stay in Europe before for 1 year.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Didn't I say yes or no? Wasn't that clear? Honey, you stay in America.
Okay, yes, thank you, Master.
If God puts you there, then maybe that's where you should be. Okay?
Yes, understand.
Uproot it, but I thank you from my heart for your offer. I know it's sincere, and I don't know. If I need you, I will tell you, okay? What's your name?
Yes, my name is Nguyen.
There are 1,000 Nguyen everywhere.
Dạ, không phải là Nguyễn, Nguyên, Phạm Nguyên.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Phạm Nguyên. That's the problem. The American, they always say, instead of Nguyen, they say Nguyen. Instead of Yong, they say Yong. It's funny. And then I go with the flow. So Nguyen and Nguyen is the same. You know what I mean? Yeah. I really don't know at the moment, honey. I truly also don't know where I'm going next. This afternoon, I was in my room and thinking, oh my God, where am I going next now? But things change also so fast also. Sometimes I could not even come, remember? And then, maybe because you meditate well, your sincere love or something, or you pray. So yesterday I could stay all day, all night with you, and today it's the same.
Thank you, Master. I'm
Yeah.
very grateful.
But then sometimes I feel like, okay, I could stay here also. But then other time, the message is not. At the moment, I don't really know where I'm going, truly. I'm too busy also to concentrate on where I'm going next, which I should do actually. I should be prepared to where to go and which driver and take what and go where and when, But I'm too busy now to even think of that. So I just leave it aside for the moment, you know?
Yes.
From where, center?
I'm from Boston Center.
Okay,
Master.
good, easy to find. Yes, ma'am?
Thank you, Master.
I thank you.
Ja, hallo Master.
Hallo.
Ich komme aus Tschechischer Republik, aber ich bin verheiratet in Deutschland mit einem deutschen Mann.
Jawohl.
Und er hat seit 3 Jahren die kleine Methode, aber er will nicht meditieren, nur nach der Laune. Und das ist bei uns so, ich kann nicht mehr. Was kann ich machen? Irgendwie kann ich mir helfen, dass er die kleine Methode weitermacht. Oder das ist eine Entscheidung.
Ja.
Ich weiß, ja.
Warum machst du Sorge über sein Leben?
Ja, ich bin blut.
Aber, okay, am besten musst du doch deine Ehe glücklich machen, okay?
Das versuche ich.
Okay, zumindest du bist glücklich und er ist glücklich, weil du schon verheiratet bist. Also macht man das, okay? Deine Ehe. Und später, wenn er sehr, sehr glücklich und dich so viel vertrauen, dann vielleicht wechselt er, vielleicht nicht, egal.
Ach, das Vertrauen, das ist das Wort. Dankeschön.
Du tust deine Meditation.
Okay,
Ja?
Dankeschön.
Egal, was ihr tut. Ansonsten du machst viel mehr Sorgen. Eine Ehe ist schon genug Sorgen, okay? Nicht viel mehr Sorgen. Ja?
Ja,
Gut.
danke.
Ja, bitteschön. You all understood, I know that, so. We don't have to translate, do we? No? Yes or no? You have translation? No. No? What's your ears doing? Oh. Okay, it's no problem. Actually, just a little question. She say she's from Czech Republic, but she married in Germany. And he is in convenient method, and she wants him also to practice Guanyin method like her. But it doesn't seem like he's changing. You know men, right? Yeah? Now, what can she do to push him? You know, I say, no, don't push him. Just if you married, you make sure your marriage is happy, and you're happy with him, and he's happy with you. Just worry about that first. And later on, when he trusts you more, he loves you more, and he's happy with you, you're happy with him, maybe he change, maybe not. If he doesn't, forget it. You just do your meditation. He does his life. Okay? That's what it is. And she say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome. Okay, if no more, then the Mongolia will take charge.
Master, we feel sorry that you had very difficult times, and we're sorry that we didn't know all the details of your hardship, and it's really very touching.
It's past already.
Past already.
He brought it up.
Yeah.
So.
But I would like to thank the brother for his wonderful assistance during the time of your hardship again.
Oh, many of them, they left already. Yes. His brother-in-law was the main character. He's just an extra.
We'll ask. Well,
he was a good driver.
I just wanted to share briefly leaving a story about Gobi people in Mongolia.
Yes, do that.
It might be interesting tradition to share with you and with our brothers and sisters. So Mongolian Gobi is very scarcely populated, but it is not like Sahara.
Yeah.
It has its own life, vegetation, and even the rare animals, etc.
Yeah.
But the Gobi people live, for example, one family lives in a ger around Mongolian tent. The next family is some 20 kilometers far away.
Yes.
So they are very friendly, but the Gobi gers, the dwelling houses, have no locks. Always keep open, thinking that passers-by may come and this is very interesting tradition, and because the owners might be away 5-10 kilometers looking after their domestic animals, but they keep the house open.
So
not only open, but they prepare milk, water, and stuff for making
food. Yes,
tea and food. The passers by, the guests.
If anyone
they may
happened to
not
come
know
there.
the people. But,
Yeah, understand. Wow.
even they prepare the woods and
Everything
the
ready
matches,
for
everything
to
like
live.
that.
Wow,
It's an
wonderful.
interesting,
Very wonderful.
thing.
Wonderful.
And when there is no locks, there is always trust in other people and love.
That's right.
And these people have a wonderful tradition of caring each other.
Yes.
And when they know that some nomadic people, the family, a caravan of 3 camels pass by, they always meet, whether they know or not, bring the tea in the hot meals. This
Wow.
is a wonderful, loving story.
Very,
I think.
very wonderful.
I just wanted to share these things, but now the Gobi region is developing because we have found a huge deposit of coking coal, huge deposit of copper and gold in Gobi region, and the leaders are promising that with the exploration of these natural resources, all Mongolians will be happy and rich, etc. But I hope so. But anyway, the profit hunting big companies are coming, not only from Mongolia itself, but from outside.
Of course.
Big mining companies. They invest, but after what will happen, we don't know yet. But
I see.
Anyway, we hope very much that things will be fine. So my question is, you said about some possible dangerous events may occur in Gobi region. Dangerous holes, then is it connected with these profit hunting business in Mongolia?
Oh, but that existed before already.
Before?
Yes.
Oh.
Before the business hunting.
So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So yesterday we had wonderful time, and today we are even more happy because our brothers and sisters have more time to converse with you.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
I am also glad. If I can, I would stay, of course. Yes. It was reluctant that I left before. My heart was, feeling very sad a few days before when I had to always leave so quickly. And I remember I apologized to all of you for that. I say, forgive me if it's not enough. Just the situation was really tense. It's a little bit relaxing now. And now it's relaxing, I don't know what to do. After you all left, I don't know what to do. Because before, okay, I have a purpose, come quickly, go quickly. Then I know what I'm doing. And now suddenly I don't have to worry about that anymore. I mean, I don't have to focus on that anymore. I feel, what am I going to do now? I don't even know where I'm going. Before I already planned, after this I had to leave quick, And I thought I knew where I was going. And now I don't feel like going there, and I don't feel like staying here, and I don't know where I feel like going. Because the situation left me feeling responsible now. Before I just had to go, according to the situation. And now I have to make decisions. I just, the intensity has been lost. See what I mean? Before, okay, come here, go quick. Come here, go quick. And then after finish, go there. And now suddenly everything's relaxing, I don't feel like I should stay here forever either. I feel if you're not here, I don't know. It's 11. Yeah, maybe. How many people stay until 11? I don't think that many.
I could stay.
You could stay. Could stay, yeah, the European people, huh? Yeah, no. Okay, let's see. But what I mean is, I just really, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm too busy to even think about that. Before, I didn't have to plan. I know already, come here, quickly live, come quickly live. And now, I don't have to do that. But I also did not feel, up to now, I didn't feel like I would stay here for forever, you know, or for a long time. So I'm stuck. And I don't have time to sort it out why. Yeah. Anyone? Yes, Mongolia.
Hello, Master.
What's your name?
Ondra.
Ondra! What does it mean? Mean anything?
It's like getting more and more all the time.
Oh!
No end.
No end? How clever. What a name. Okay, Ondra. Limitless. Tell me.
I have one funny story and one fact to share with you and the others. We Mongolian translated the Noble Wilds book. We worked very hard for translating the Noble Wilds book. And as for contact persons, I need to contact with other groups.
Yeah?
So I really concentrated on the Noble Wilds book. All the time, all emails contain about the Noble Wilds book.
Yeah.
So one day I sent email to one of the groups in Sihu relating Noble Wilds, and normally we send email with title of Dear Noble Saints. But unfortunately, during that time, I was concentrated on the Noble Wilds book.
So you said, Dear Noble Wilds?
I just titled Dear Noble Wilds.
Yeah, don't worry, they're also very wide. If not, how would they live in caves, you know, in Sihu? We all live in caves. Only wild people live in caves, right? So you are right. Don't worry, nobody offended. I'm also wild. I live in cave in Sihu.
Long after, I just checked and I got shocked. So I started to cry, and
Why?
I told others, and other told me it's fine, don't worry about it.
If they didn't complain, then it's okay.
Still, I feel so sorry for in my heart.
No, it happened. You don't know. You know, in Taiwan, before, long ago, hey, I have other assistant cameramen and all that. And after they make a video, they always try to put it in a tape and so to sell it to disciple, so that they can take it home to watch. It's not much money or anything. And then they put cover and everything, picture, you know. And the Chinese character Shang is this, but they write instead of Wu Shang Shi, you know, they write Wu Xia Shi. Opposite, you know, like Supreme Master become like a low-level master in Chinese translation. I'm telling you, many things we do.
I just felt, after that, I just felt, how can I call such a sense as a wild?
They are wild, believe me. Told you, we live in caves. Okay, what next?
Okay, next, since we have started to talk about desertification in Mongolia,
yes,
I would like to share one fact with all.
Yeah.
So,
tell me.
Before SMTV programming stopped, Mongolian media team used to help for preparing some programming for SMTV.
Yeah.
So during that time, Mongolian media team has met with some scientists, some botanics in Mongolia who is working in the agricultural university in Mongolia.
Yes.
So some botanics and scientists, we had interview with them.
Yeah.
So they say that in Mongolia, desertification area is extended a lot. Almost all area is desertificated.
Because of the gobi.
Because of the gobi. Over 70% of the land is desertificated. So the scientists and botanics found the way how to stop. How to reduce the desertification.
Good. How?
Yeah. They found that several plantation. They are just scientists. They are scientists in university.
They are just testing, right?
Testing, yeah.
Experimenting.
But since they are scientists, they have no money contribution. So they say that they cannot develop that programming. So they say that if they plant some sort of plantation in the desertificated area, it would be more beneficial for the Mongolian area. So I just thought that maybe if our association members in Mongolia and government and that university, agricultural university, maybe if we make 3 bilateral contracts for developing at the plantation in the certification area, it would be much beneficial for us.
Why you tell me? You should tell your government and the university.
Yeah, I mean, the main important thing is we have chance to stop the certification. That's it.
Maybe, maybe your government should support it if it's really beneficial.
Yeah, Master. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you.
Hi, Master. I just wanted to share a story. I know there's a lot of miracles happen since I got initiated, but this seems really unusual for me.
Okay.
Because when I used to in college, I used to be in the crew team, boat rowing. So I had to compete in this indoor rowing.
Indoor, but indoor, how you watch on indoor?
It's like you row in the machine and there's a big screen and small
I understand. Virtual rowing.
So I had to compete with this girl who has more experience than I have. So my coach and I, we were like, okay, I'm gonna lose, of course, in that. But my coach just said try to just not to lose too far. And when the competition started, on the screen I can see how far I am behind her. And it was 28 meters apart from her.
Yes.
So I'm thinking okay, probably I'm losing. And I don't know what happened, and I don't know how long it took. In that moment, I was gone up. I think I was concentrated, and then next thing I see is I'm apart only 6 meters from her. And I was like, win or not, because I kind of feel bad that I'm winning her because she's more experienced than I, and she was so confident that she's gonna win. And I was like, let me then win her. And then last 100 meters, I just won her by 2 seconds.
Wow.
And that period of time, I was just really concentrating, and I felt later on, I was accepting Master's blessings.
Okay.
And then I felt that you were helping me. And also at the end, it is 2 kilometers race, so you usually feel I'm dying, you feel really tired. But I was like, I'm done, let me go rest. And that other girl, she was on the floor. I was like, oh my god.
Surprise.
Thanks, Master.
Anyone else? Okay, if no one else, then we meditate. All right, guys? Yes.